Good morning, Bande Matram. Welcome all of you. Here we are on the way to discuss on your mantra. So, topic of discussion is on mantra, your mantra. So here I want to quote Sri Aurobindo's great disciple Surendra Johar and his wife. One day, mother was sitting at the playground. After meditation, this couple, Surendra Johar and his wife, they went and met the Divine Mother. And simultaneously, this lady, Surendra Johar's Mrs. Johar, is asking mother, try to give some mantra so that we can recite them every day. So immediately mother quotes that is Ma. Ma, 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 ma. Before 10 minutes before sleep and 10 minutes after you are getting up early in the morning. So 10 minutes before you sleep in the night and 10 minutes after you rise from the bed. At that time actually you try to recite the mantra ma ma ma, that is the mantra. So here we are on the way to discuss on mantra. Mantra has a great impact on the body. You know, every time, wherever we are, mostly in the religious chapels, in temples, worships, adoration, wherever we are, so we can share some mantras. It is chanted in various languages by various people through various channels. Maybe some recording. You can see hear these mantras every day at the every point of your life. So here we are going to have a brief discussion on your mantra that is told by especially by the mother quotes initially. When you are playing and suddenly become aware that something is going wrong. Similarly, one sentence, one message I can remember, I can recall here. If something wrong happens, then repeat my name, sit and repeat my name, ma, 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 ma. If something goes wrong. If something wrong happens, then immediately you sit and repeat my name, ma, ma, ma. That is the mantra. Already I have quoted Mrs. Johar. So, like this, it is a great message from the mother. If something wrong happens, then sit and repeat my name, ma, ma, ma. Here also, mother starts with some same thing. When you are playing, suppose in a very cordial atmosphere, you are playing, or and something becomes suddenly you become aware that something is going wrong. You are making a mistake or initiative, and something opposing currents come across what you are doing. Suppose you are doing something in one way and the counter way something is coming that is blocking, resisting, it is opposing. If you feel that way, if you feel some resistance are there, some anti-current is flowing, some anti-parallel force is coming and things are not proper, you are not doing the right thing. If you develop the habit automatically at this moment of calling as by a mantra, a repeating of repeating a word mantra that is repeated like ma 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 ma, something is like this. So it is repeated means other quotes, suppose you are playing or doing something, so you feel something goes wrong, कुछ गड़बड़ है तो ठीक नहीं चलता है इसका एक्चुअली इसका रिवर्स करंट आ रहा है, थोड़ा अपोजिशन आ रहा है, सोच लीजिए थोड़ा रेजिस्टेंस आ रहा है. So then actually you do some opposing currents you come across. इस टाइम में क्या करना है? Then just develop the habit of something कुछ करना है at this moment by calling by a mantra. So this mantra is repeating a word like ma 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 or something like this. So here specially we quote the word ma ma ma. That has an extraordinary effect. Immediately, things go up to your expectation. It has got an extraordinary effect. Yes, you choose your mantra, or rather, one day it comes to you spontaneously in a moment of difficulty. Spontaneously. nothing to see, recall, and you have to think over, you have to ponder what you are going to do and how you want to skip the situation. Nothing like this. No planning, nothing. Spontaneously it is coming, and because you are habituated. So spontaneously coming at a in a moment of difficulty, and then you can find at a time when things are very difficult, you can find that moment also. Something, a time comes that is really, that is felt very difficult, when you have a sort of anguish, anxiety, when you don't know what is going to happen, and so many ways you are confused. Anguish, anxiety, things are coming, and you don't know what is going to happen. Suddenly this spring up in you spontaneously, and here another course is suddenly something is coming up on you, in you. The word springs up in you spontaneously. The repetition of the words you can find in your own inside you. It is coming spontaneously. Nothing is choked upon. Nothing is imposed. Nothing is actually forced. Spontaneously, it is coming out. That is what the scenario you find. For each time, it may be different, because scenario changes, circumstances change. But actually, each time it may be different. But if you mark this, and each time you face a difficulty, you repeat it. Mark it. Suppose something difficulties are coming, because this wherever we are settling, वो चारों तरफ देखो तो डिफिकल्टी ही डिफिकल्टी, इससे ऐसे तो आएगा, बाधा विपत्ति वो तो आएगा ही आएगा, इसमें कोई शक नहीं. एंड मोर ओवर ये हम जहाँ पे रहते हैं वो एक डिफिकल्ट वर्ल्ड है, स्ट्रगलिंग वर्ल्ड, डेंजरस वर्ल्ड. दैट्स व्हाट श्री अरविंदो ने कहा कि वही है जहाँ पे हम रहते हैं. इट इज ए डेंजरस वर्ल्ड, स्ट्रगलिंग वर्ल्ड, imperfect world, and of course a terrible world. So spontaneously you can find if some difficulties are coming. At the time of this difficulty, you can find you repeat it. It becomes irresistible. That is a great thing. It becomes irresistible. For instance, mother is giving one example. So if you feel you are about to fall ill, sometimes you feel, you can predict, because you are in the way of sadhana. You can predict something is going on, going on, something is going to happen in the near future. Suppose you are going to fall ill, and if you feel you are doing badly when you are doing something, you are doing, but actually it is not up to expectation, not good, it is rather you are doing badly. You feel something evil going to attack you. Number one case is going to fall ill. Second, you can find you are doing the things badly. And the third, you are feeling something evil is going to attack you. Then what you are going to do? But it may be spontaneity in the being. Spontaneity. Things are coming spontaneously. Spontaneity in the being. It must spring up from you without any needing to think about it. You must not have a second thought. You must not think about it. You must not ponder. You must not class in your brain. You must not stress upon your mind. Nothing is required like this. So you can find without needing to think it, spontaneously it will come out. That repetition, that mantra is there. So mother gives couple of examples like suppose somebody is falling ill, that and second thing, things are going badly, you are doing badly, or something evil to going to attack. So that time you feel it has the time, and this spontaneity you can feel without making in stress upon it or thinking more and more. But it must be spontaneous, be a spontaneity in the being. That is all. But most of the time, what you feel initially, you feel of your own, you think, you ponder, then you try to improve. But after some time, you can find it. You will get a spontaneity in the being. It must spring up from you without your needing to think. You don't want, you don't need to think about it, but you will be thinking about it. You choose your mantra. That is what Mother has given the option. He has given the freedom. You choose your mantra because it is a spontaneous expression of your aspiration. Very interesting. You choose your mantra, that is the spontaneous expression of your aspiration. And it may be one word, It may be two, three words, even a sentence, depends upon one. Very smooth things. Something you have to chant, maybe one word, two or three word, a sentence, whatever is there, depends upon each one. It varies from person to person. It is their choice. Mother has given the freedom. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Aurobindaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Om Sri Mata Saranam Mama. Om Namo Mata. Om Namo Bhagavate. Like this, you can chant anything. Om Sri Aurobindo Mira. Like this, whatever you need. And so it depends upon person, upon his nature and upon his choice. So what happens then? Certain condition, which awakes in you a certain condition. Then when you have done, you have that. I assure you that you have passed through everything without difficulty. So that spontaneity, even if there is no spontaneity in the initial time, it is coming from your ponderings that has got its effect. But thing is that one time will come, spontaneously you have nothing to worry about. Suppose you are going all at a sudden, you are being brushed against somebody, something or somebody. Immediately you are from your side, from your lips, it is coming out, ma ma ma, like this. So even other people are there, they are also having that some sort of chanting, some sort of mantra is coming out, and it is spontaneous. And they have got their choice, even one word, two word, or two, three words, or sentence, like this. Nothing worried, nothing to. It depends upon them. The best is when the word comes to you spontaneously. That is what, of course, everything has got its effect, but the thing is that more valuable when it is spontaneous. You call in a moment of great difficulty. In call in a moment of great difficulty, like mental, vital, and physical, emotional, whatever you may be. But the thing is that if it is spontaneous, if the things are getting spontaneity, then it has got a great result. And suddenly that springs up in you two or three words, like magical words, two or three words, like mother course, like the magical words. So that is what. But the thing, mother course mostly spontaneity, and it has got a great value. It is very effective. If it effectuates like anything, it has got its result. It gives a better result. You can see, feel, or hear, even you can imagine. Some other puts forward a little bit. I lie ahead. You must remember this, that the form this remember this, and form the habit of repeating them in moments. Sometimes then spontaneity comes. Initially, it is forced, then actually spontaneity it gathers. A habit of repeating them in moments when difficulty is coming. Don't expect that the difficulty should come, but make a habit so that not only in avoiding difficulties, so many ways mantra has got its effect in changing your atmosphere, you and your surrounding also. So if you form the habit, again, mother course, if form the habit, one day it will come to you spontaneously. Initially, you have to try, you have to enforce, you have to repeat, you have to make some sort of practice that repetition. But a time will come when it will be spontaneous. Then when the difficulties comes, that is what, when the difficulties comes, at the same time the mantra will come simultaneously, immediately. Suppose it is your inverter is there, as soon as the light puts up, it lights goes away, there is disconnection, so no current situation. Then you can find immediately your this thing, your inverter that provides current. That is actually spontaneously well attached. So when the difficulties is coming, your mantra will come simultaneously. Then you will see that the results are wonderful, marvelous result you can find, no doubt of it. Results will be marvelous, wonderful. So again, but you must not be in a it must not be an artificial thing or something that arbitrarily decided. Nothing. So it has to be very spontaneous, very natural thing, something not arbitrary. It is these are the conditions. Then I shall use those words and not should somebody tell you, oh, you know, this is very good. It perhaps very good for him, but not for everyone. So you have got the freedom, you have got the choice. So you can choose your sentence, your line, your mantra of your own. So never, never, never try to imitate others. That is the great thing. So initially you have to chant, you have to practice, you have to repeat, and simultaneously after latter you can find it is coming spontaneously. When it is gaining spontaneity, you can find as soon as there is a danger, you can find as soon as there is a danger or difficulty is coming, simultaneously this mantra, it is coming out of your lips, and you are gaining a great solace, great remedy. So, to conclude in a couple of lines, we can find we are here in a dangerous world, a difficult world. So you can expect anything, some dangers, difficulty we may come across on the way. We can be assailed by these dangers and difficulties. So to get rid of these difficulties and all, we have to choose the mantra. Initially, it is coming by repetition, by practice, and the latter within through this practice, it will be a simultaneous, spontaneous way, and it will be having a great, result, and it will bring a great remedy. It is a great panacea. Anyway, thank you for attending. Vande Mataram.